Hello Motorrad World fans and welcome to Paddock Talk from Sunday race day at Catalunya. Another scorching hot day. The weather was just so hot. As you can see, I'm almost luminous red on my face, and that is with putting 50 sunblock on my face, my ears and everything. It really was hot. Going out and watching on the access roads and the service roads, you just stand there for 5 minutes and then you just feel like you get a burn. You feel like the soles of your shoes are just sticking to the ground, burning the tar away. That's how hot it was. So that made it very interesting. I spoke about how tire choice was going to be a key role, and a lot of the riders went for medium. That definitely seemed to be the favorite option. A couple of riders going with a hard rear. Zarco made that work kind of the best out of all of them. Jack Miller went with a hard rear, just dropped like a stone, and that wasn't a good choice for him. And then a couple of riders went with a soft rear. Maverick Vinales went for a soft, and he somehow made it work to the end. While a couple of other riders went with softs, and it didn't work. But it was a good day for our two South African riders. Brad, again, damage limitations from 15th to 8th. It's kind of just showing where the KTM is at right now, which is it's not showing the true reflection on Brad, and I think that's the problem at the moment. Brad is a top 5 minimum, top 3 rider all weekend long, all day long. So it's a bit frustrating in that end, but 6th in the World Championship. Brad is ticking away those points, top KTM again. He had a straight shootout in many ways with Miguel Oliveira and just proved that he's the number one rider in that team, pulling away and I think beating him by 3-4 seconds in the end. So it's just showing that he's KTM's blue-eyed boy and big hope at the moment. But it's just frustrating. 8th place is just not where Brad belongs, to be honest. KTM, I know, are working hard. Hopefully after the summer break, they got Sachsenring, a good track for Brad, and Assen. Hopefully after that, they can find something and bring something new to the table. I know they're testing tomorrow, Monday, here at Catalunya. Hopefully you can find something there. So let's wait and see. But another damage limitation weekend from Brad, 15th to 8th. Happy with that, but again, just, it's not a true reflection on where he should be. Darren, phenomenal ride. How was that? I got a great start running right up inside the top 10, mixing it up with some big names. In the end, just got pipped to the line by Remy Gardner, which was a little bit frustrating for that 11th place, but nevertheless, 12th place, second Yamaha, second rookie on track now, second rookie once again in the World Championship with DJ Antonio crashing out, so he's passed him. Leading rider in the RNF squad in the overall championship. He got ahead of Dovi overall, beat Dovi again, beat Morbidelli again, beat Jack Miller, beat Paul Espargaro, beat Ralph Fernandez, who is the next hope and is going to be going to RNF Aprilia as the number one rider there. Maybe should be re-looking at, because Darren week in week out is beating Ralph Fernandez. Darren did himself a lot of favors again this weekend, showed maturity, especially in those kind of conditions. Speaking to Brad afterwards, and he said for Brad to finish that race, he did a phenomenal job. Darren did a phenomenal job to finish that race, because tough conditions with the track conditions. So for Darren to pull it off and keep his maturity and not make any mistakes, fantastic ride. And like I said, battling right up there with some of the best in the business in the form of Franco Morbidelli and Jack Miller. So great ride once again from Darren. Very proud of him. Razlan and the whole team were just loving it, up in arms, loving it. Fantastic ride. A lot of attention going Darren's way. So let's hope that bodes well for the contract talks, potentially for that open second seat that is at RNF Aprilia. And then the rest of the race, fantastic. Fabio Quartararo just taught them all a lesson today. He really did, And this is again the argument that the Yamaha is not good and we need more power and damn you and I'm not going to win championships. And Lynn Jarvis and Yamaha are saying, you see, you dominated the race today. You're leading the World Championship. Your rivals kind of, your rivals messed up big time. Look, Pecco Bagnaia, it was out of his hands. No doubt about that. Big mistake from Taka Nakagami, who looks like a very desperate rider at the moment. Unfortunately, making those mistakes. Alex Rins got caught out. He's just got no luck on his side, does Alex Rins. But Fabio made the best of it, and out he went. Aleix Espargaro, looks like it's going to be a 2-horse race between Aleix and Fabio. And Aleix, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. You should have heard the grandstand go like... Aleix thought they were all celebrating with him. Meanwhile, they were telling him, stop celebrating and go. What are you doing? At first, I thought, his engine's blown up. How could this happen? Then I saw him waving and smiling, and I was like, he doesn't realize there's one more lap. Anyway, luckily he did, got up into that 5th place or 4th place, back to fourth place, or no, fifth place, back to fifth place. So, oh man, I couldn't believe it. I've devastated in a way for Aleix because he'd worked so hard on the weekend. His home race to be on the podium was fantastic, but to throw it away in many ways like that, it was harsh. It was harsh, but you know, you got to race to the checkered flag. Number one rule of racing, race to the checkered flag. And a rookie error there from Aleix Espargaro, so no doubt he's going to be suffering with that. And then the two Pramac boys did a fantastic job, Martin and Zarco. Martin, many people are saying, is set to be announced as the second factory Ducati rider. Zarco, we keep talking about his seat potentially up for grabs in Pramac. Why? You know, he's pulling off the results. He's running top 4 in the championship. He's not quietly going about his business. So, you know, like I said, the things just change week in, week out. They really, really do. Joan Mir on the Suzuki did a solid job there in fourth, but, you know, no fireworks there really. Just another ride from Suzuki, are just slowly just fading away, you know, with the news that they're going out. And it's really is tough times for Suzuki, no doubt about that. Anea Bastianini buckling under the pressure again. You know, is all this contract talks, you know, maybe getting in his head? DNF'd at Mugello, DNF'd now this weekend, and he was looking so good. So the pressure there a little bit. DJ Antonio had another good weekend, was looking good. He buckled under the pressure, but you would expect that from a rookie. But Anea Bastianini, it really is just crumbling beneath him. So it looks like he's going to be signing for Pramac Ducati in place of Jorge Martin on a full factory Ducati bike and contract just in the Pramac team, whereas Martin could be seeing himself in the factory setup. So yeah, a very entertaining day once again at Catalunya. We'll have a full rundown in Talking MotoGP Monday night, live from 8 o'clock on our YouTube channel, 8 o'clock South African time. So join us there and we'll go in depth on what was another fantastic MotoGP Sunday, this time at Catalunya. But, you know, a little bit boring maybe in some areas, but we'll talk about it in depth. Catch us live, join in the conversation Monday night from 8 o'clock South African time on our YouTube channel.